Well, once again, it's time to play. I'm excited about this next thing's coming up because I upgraded the phase 3 of the space elevator. And so I set the next milestone to be bauxite refinement. It's going to be easy peasy to finish this particular upgrade. But what I want to show you is what I want to do next. Logistics Marks 5, who cares? I can get a little better conveyors. That's a good thing. I get a hazmat suit next. I get aeronautical engineering. That sounds fun. The drone and the drone port sound pretty cool. But let's scoot over here and the hover pack. There is really the sweet deal here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be selective in my tier 7, and I'm going to get the bauxite refinement started. Then when I come here, these 3 things I already create here in the milestone cost. The one that I really need then is what they call all-clad aluminum sheet, which I get when I go to bauxite here. I get the all-clad aluminum sheet recipe. So let's show you what that's all about. I'm going to go to the production planner on the Satisfactory calculator. The production planner for aluminum ingot is pretty complex. The inputs here are listed all here on the left-hand side. I need raw quartz, I need to be near water, I need the bauxite, and I need coal. All 4 of those have to be added and refined in various steps. So the quartz just goes straight to the constructor to make silica, and it goes to the final foundry. The next thing is we need to add more silica as a byproduct of the aluma solution. And once the aluma solution is made, I send the scrap to the refinery here, and then I send the aluminum scrap to the foundry along with both of those batches of silica, and it creates aluminum ingots. I need raw quartz, bauxite, and coal all in fairly close proximity. So let's take a look at that. If I look at my interactive map, you can see down here and all the way through here is where I have current setups. This area over here are the oil mines and my fuel-based electrical generators. But now here I've got bauxite, a bauxite mine there, and I've got a bauxite mine there. I also have a coal mine up here that I haven't tapped into yet. I also have another coal mine, a pure coal mine node over here that I could work to get to. This area up here is a little bit challenging. I've been up there before, and from what I recollect about it, there's some radioactivity up here. So if I can't get to this particular mine, I could possibly go over to this mine depending on the radioactivity issues. I need quartz as well, so quartz is right here. And then to turn it into the alcad aluminum sheet, I need to take the ingots. I need to add copper to that mix. So I need to add copper to the smelter here, to the assembler, and assemble aluminum ingot, copper ingot to get the aluminum sheets. So back at the interactive map, I need to also get some copper, and there's some copper ore down here. So if I were to look at the centralized nature of where all these things are, they seem to be right around this wooded valley right through here. I've already brought all these lines through this area. I found these quartz mines one day while I was just idly exploring, and I drew out a conveyor belt. So that conveyor belt, I'll probably get rid of this part of the conveyor belt and just build a large platform in this valley. And then I will start making my alcad aluminum plate factory here along with my aluminum so I can get to the hover pack. So that's the goal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out with that goal. Let's go upgrade the hub. All right, let's go to the hub and upgrade. And the big red button, and punch the big red button, and I always like to come out here.
Milestone reached. Quartz and bauxite scanning unlocked. A new generation of basic aluminum parts is now available, which can be constructed.
So now that bauxite scanning and all those items are unlocked, I can go start getting those items that I need to do my refining moving towards that center valley. So the first thing I want to do is when I get down to the bottom floor, I want to go find that big copper mine, and I have a feeling that we pass by that copper mine when we come up in this hypertube. And so if we look down here to the right as I go over the cliff, right there, I think that's the mine they're talking about. So I am going to get my scanner out here so that I can have help finding it real quick. But it's on that second plateau where I've got my pointer pointed, right there. So let's look for copper. Yeah, straight ahead, 1,000, 784, 1,000. Interesting. It doesn't pick up that mine up there. Okay, so let's go find the other mine that I think is on the map, because the map showed that it was right along this shore. So $279 still. 93 this way. Okay. There she is. Okay. And I'll bet you, now that I found it, I don't have any mini miners for it. This is where I wish I could just twinkle twinkle and back to where I need to go. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I've given you my stated objectives. I'm going to make a platform in that valley. I'm going to bring all the product and the coal, the quartz, the copper, bauxite to that area. I'm going to find water. There wasn't water too far away, if I recall right, looking at the map. And I'm going to bring it to that designated area, and I'll go do all that work offline and look forward to seeing you as soon as I have that work done, and then I'll show you what I've accomplished, and we'll work more together to finish that goal out. Well, so here's seeing you again on the flip side. All right, it's time to show you what I've accomplished off screen now. I did, as the sign says, the future home of the aluminum factory. Now I've gone ahead and I've made a platform. And as you can see, I have brought the quartz from those two mines that are back there. Brought that up to the platform. I have brought the copper from the shore that I showed you right at the end before I broke to do the rest. Here's the pipeline. I have bauxite coming in right there from that bauxite mine up on the cliff. The last thing I need to do then is I need to get the coal coming down from the cliff. Now the coal is up in this area on the side of the cliff. So what I need to do is I need to just get to it. I need to power it up. I already put the mine up there. When I found it, I went ahead and planted a Mark II miner on it. And when I get up about this high, yes, you can see the flower there. The flower marks the spot. I need to get up there and start creating a ramp downward to get to there. And, bear with me just a minute and I will be able to get up there and go to that mine. Now, going to the mine this way is going to be a little bit tedious just because it's hard to get to. It was hard to find. Just a matter of getting to it. There she is. Okay. So there's my coal mine. And a coal miner on there. And I have the opening here. And here's those two flowers that I showed here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and build a platform here. All right, time to go down. Let's start building a steep ramp down. we have power. Okay, let's see. At some point, be able to start going downward. I think I can go straight downward from here. All right, I can now get the conveyor belt down to the aluminum platform. Okay, so now I have coal coming down from up above, and I have all the other components. The copper here, the water there, the bauxite there, coal, and quartz. I can actually begin to build my aluminum factory with all those components. So in the next episode, that is what I'm going to do, is I'm going to go ahead, build that factory so that I can make that all-clad aluminum sheet and get the hover pack. So stay tuned for the next episode. Hope to see you then. Please hit that like button if you feel the video is good enough, and subscribe. Come along with the trip. I'm doing it in a natural way. The only thing I've turned off is having to fight all the monsters, but I like building, so this is a neat area to build, and I love doing it. So come along for the ride, and we'll enjoy it together. So talk to you later. Bye.